Greetings my lovelies, and thank you for stopping by the circle today. And for my first video back from my hiatus, we are going to go over Everybody Yoga by Jessamyn Stanley. And if I'm mispronouncing your name, I am so sorry. Jessamyn, right? Yes. Anyway, let's go. So I used to do yoga a lot when I was younger. I liked how it made me feel. It gave me a sense of peace and just a connection to my body and to my emotions, which when you're struggling with depression, sometimes that helps. Well, life goes on and I fell out of it, and now I can't move without feeling like I'm stiff. So I figured it was a good reason to get back into it. I've been to a couple of classes. I know I'm very stiff. It's not that big of a deal, but I wanted to find something that had like accommodations. You know, like I can't exactly get into a lot of poses anymore, and I'm more flexible on one side than I am the other. And like my biggest crutch is downward facing dog. That mess hurts my wrist like there's no tomorrow. Anywho, so I went to the library, channeling my inner Hermione, and I found this lovely book. Now when I saw this book, I was immediately captivated by the cover, because this is not the typical body that you see on any type of yoga book if they have a body. She's awesome. She's completely different, and that was her whole premise of this book. She goes through some of the poses, which I cannot do, but it gives me hope. But then she also has different body types. Here we have an older man, and here is one of her accommodations or modifications to a yoga pose if you can't do one thing. You know, then you have your average everyday chickadee. So it's not like your stereotypical run-of-the-mill yoga book. The stories that she talks about are hilarious. I was dying laughing, and it also helps that she is from North Carolina. And you'll see that she has like little footnotes as you read, but those footnotes are kind of done with humor, because she talked about her first yoga session and how she was just it was just terrible, and she was crying and she got sick and it was so miserable. So her aunt took her out to cookout. And her footnote on that is for those who do not live in North Carolina, the milkshakes from Cookout are thicker than anything you'll ever have, and they can cure everything. They are amazing. Best shakes, hand down, my opinion. She approaches yoga as a practice, as a way to connect to your body and to your emotions. She's kind in everything that she says, and basically just grabs you by the shoulders and says, girl, boy, whatever you are, you want to do it, get out there and fucking do it. It's a practice. You get stronger, and stop worrying about what everyone else fucking thinks. Which is always nice to hear from someone who's not a size 3. Just saying, as a chunkier lady myself. So would I recommend this book? Hell yes. I will give it 4 out of 5 cups of coffee stars. I cannot even remember what I was using, but we're gonna go with coffee because that is my all-time favorite thing. It's a wonderful read. She goes through different types of practices. She gives you lots of information that doesn't read like a dry manual, and it's all done with light and love and humor. And it'll make you want to get out there and bend yourself into some awkward positions. But hey, that's whatever. That's your jam. Let's go for it. So, have you read this? Do you do yoga? What's your favorite type of yoga? I got some new ones that I want to try. And how was everyone's summer? I'm officially back in school. Yay! So, I got nothing else to really discuss. If you want to know anything else about me, please check out my social media. I have no problem talking to you guys, and if you want to support me and help me do some lovely writing things like book covers and editing services and getting better equipment for my YouTube channel, click on the link below and become a Patreon supporter today. I will see you all around the circle. Bye!